this is my honor to invite here to the stage President of New York University, President Andy Hamilton.
Everyone, thank you very much indeed. And on this chilly, windy day, it's wonderful to be celebrating with all of you NYU's Federal Credit Union, the opening of this fabulous new space. And all of you know, and we've just heard, what a critically important role the FCU has played over what now 35 years in supporting NYU employees, helping them through some of life's difficulties when loans are needed and management of challenges that come in the day-to-day life, but also with those dreams of home ownership, those dreams of getting a mortgage at a manageable cost. And the Federal Credit Union, it was an idea, it was an initiative of one of my predecessors, President John Bradamus. It brought together initial resources from the university, but then the hard work of many people. And it's wonderful to just think back over those 35 years and think about the many, many, many members of the NYU community who've benefited from and been able to achieve their dreams and goals. And I think that there are many special aspects of the FCU here at NYU. It is a resource for the NYU community, but it is a resource that was formed and is overseen by the NYU community. It aligns very much with the founding values of New York University. It is a resource that offers equal access to outstanding, strong, first-rate financial services. It helps workers at the university, employees at the university, build a strong future for themselves and for their families. And I think all of us recognize that these past years have been challenging ones on the financial landscape. The financial crisis of 2008-9 rocked everyone. The banks certainly had a share of the blame for that difficult position that the economy of the US and the world was put in. But I think we all recognize that these next 4 or 8 years are likely similarly to be uncertain and challenging, but the one thing you can be sure of is that the Federal Credit Union will be there, and it will be available and accessible to all. This is a university that has for a long time, but very much continues, to prioritize diversity among its students, among its faculty, and especially among its staff, and also affordability on so many levels. Yes, that applies to our focus in recent months on getting a hold of the tuition increases that occur for NYU students, but affordability also has a relevance for NYU employees and the opportunity and the affordability to buy their first homes, to get onto that first rung of the housing ladder. This is something that the Federal Credit Union allows us now to make available. And I'm particularly pleased as we step back and look at the participants in the Federal Credit Union. Nearly 9 out of 10 FCU members are African American or Hispanic employees. And the majority of those who use the Federal Credit Union, the majority of members, are in the mid-level of NYU employees. And that really matters because it means we're helping people really move themselves forward and strengthen the financial foundations of their families and their lives. And so for me, it's really a delight to be here with all of you this afternoon, celebrating just one of those little milestones in the life of a very important part of NYU. The milestone, of course, is the fabulous new space for the FCU, but in truth, when you have ribbon cuttings like this, it's really an opportunity to celebrate the existence of the Federal Credit Union, why it matters, all of the good things it does, and why we need to make sure that it continues doing them for the next 35 years and the 35 years beyond that and ever more. And so, ladies and gentlemen, I send my congratulations to all of you. I'm a new, well, not so new anymore, president, and only really in the last year getting to know and love this university that many of you have been part of for far longer. And I can see many, many parts of it that kind of come together and make up the whole and make up what is the NYU community. And it's very clear that the Federal Credit Union is part of that this is a community, we help each other, and the Federal Credit Union offers support when times are tough. It offers opportunities when dreams are being developed, and so I'm really delighted to be able to throw my support and endorsement behind the FCU and to pick up in a few moments a pair of scissors and cut this rather splendid, there's a very nice gold scissors. Thank you all very much.